This morning I'm going to make some ranch eggs for breakfast. I'm going to use the Naan Flatbred, and this is the garlic flavored. And I'm also going to use some corned beef hash out of the can this time. A couple eggs, some chopped up onion, and some cheddar cheese. I'm going to start by using the extra large pan. Now I'm making a serving for 2 people, and these are quite large, so I'm going to take one of the Naan Flatbreads, and I'm going to make this into 2 servings because it's quite big enough for all the stuff I'm going to add to it. So before it goes into the pan, I'm going to cut this in half, and this way it'll be easier to serve when we're ready to take it out of the pan, but we're going to assemble it as one. So just cut it into 2 pieces, and they'll fit nicely into the large pan. And then I'm going to put this on the back burner and just put the heat on it a little bit to make it nice and soft, and also ready to keep the rest of the things that we pile on here to keep them nice and warm. So let's just put this on kind of a low setting, and then we're going to work on the other ingredients. I'm going to take the other Copper Chef pan, and I'm going to open the can of corned beef hash and start browning that in there. Alright, this has potatoes and corned beef in it. That's what makes it hash. And I'm going to also add onions to this as it browns. I'm going to turn the heat up to high on this one. We want it to have a nice brown edge on this meat and potatoes. And then I just roughly cut the onions into kind of large chunks here. They're going to separate, and we're going to add that flavor right into the corned beef hash. Alright, let's get that sizzling. In the meantime, on the back burner, where the naan bread is warming up, I'm going to add the cheddar cheese. And this is great. And let that sit there and start to warm up and melt. Sizzle going on here, and we're going to get the corned beef hash and onions nice and brown. Here we go. Look how nice and brown the hash is now. Alright, we're ready to assemble the dish. Okay, I'm going to switch pans now. One of the reasons I kept that back burner warm is I wanted to switch this pan to the front burner where it's nice and hot. You can see the cheese has already started to melt, and this will take just a few minutes to get everything the right temperature. I'm gonna pour the hash right on top of this naan flatbread and spread it out all on top of the cheese. Now remember, we made 2 slices out of this, so we could have 2 servings when we're done. I'm going to make a little indentation on both sides for the eggs. We don't want them to run all through the pan, and we don't want to make them cross paths here. We want each person to have a nice egg. Pour the egg into each well that we made. And we want the egg to cook rather quickly, so I left the burner turned on. And to encourage that to go a little quicker, I'm going to put the lid on the pan. We have it set on a medium setting yet, and it'll be ready in about 2 minutes. Alright, let's take a peek. I'm going to add a little pepper in here. See how the eggs are cooking? They're almost done. Alright, here we are. Okay, they're all done. Let's get them on a plate. Separate the bread a little bit more here because the cheese melted in between. After we get the cheese separated here, we're going to lift it right out. There we go. All right, there's our ranch eggs, naan style. There we go. The bread gets nice and crispy on the bottom. And have a nice dippy egg on top with some crispy hash browns. Try this recipe for naan flatbread ranch eggs. Makes a nice breakfast. Thanks for watching.